My real name is Solomon Northrop. I'm a free man from the north.
That is none of my business. I'm building here. Just look, we both have. I'm here, you're there.
Could you just take a message back to the north for me?
No, I'm not. What are you talking? We got a good thing going on here. Calm the fuck down with that. You do your work, I'll do mine.
Yeah, did you know that Brandon Herrera, this is true, clip this and send it to him. Brandon Herrera is actually running for office to fight against gay marriage just so that there's more people for him to blow on Grindr. I don't know if you guys know that. He's crazy. He's got... What should we do? Really just make fun, take your personality and put it on the shelf and just go to war on Twitter saying wacky shit. That's really what fucks people up. And it does serious psychological damage to them. Republicans can't take it at all. Neither can Democrats. They get fucked up. But like, if you just think, like, just put yourself in a character, right? And just be like, what if with some cringe fuck, okay? Whatever cringe fuck right-winger you're thinking of at the moment, what would they sound like if they were like, why I left the right? Right? What would they be doing? Like, what would their fucking skits sound like? What kind of, and just say crazy shit. Say insane stuff. You don't have to threaten to kill people or any of that. Just literally waste time. That's what you got to do. Stop trying to explain yourselves on Twitter, okay? Big Joel, cringe. Cringe as fuck. Big Joel talking to righties. Stop. Why are you, go on Nebula and start doing cute guy things, whatever it is. I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but pens click when you click them. Like, yeah, good Big Joel content. Fucking, oh my God, yes. Big Joel explaining stuff to Nazis like they're humans. Cut it out, bud. You know, we don't need that. We don't need none of that. We're good. We have a destiny to handle that if it could even be done. And look what happened to him. Just say wacky shit to them. Cross every line except for threatening to kill somebody or do harm, and just never get mad. Don't care. Whatever they say, don't care ever. That's the first thing. Embrace a sense of nihilism via anonymity, and just don't care what they ever. Don't get mad. Never try to explain to yourself to them, and then just respond with wacky shit. Wacky shit. So you'd be like, do you know who fathered your kids? He's a family man. It's nice that he donated some of his time to whoever she was fucking behind his back. You can say that about anybody. Just say gnarly, fucked up stuff to people and don't care about the responses. Literally be worse on that platform than the worst of them, and just don't do slurs and stuff. But if you see anything that you don't like, any conduct that you find to be bad or whatever, just go in on them. Go in on them. Say stupid shit, dumb stuff, absolute non sequiturs that make them have to like say stuff outside of their NPC dialogue boxes. And the second they say something that exposes an aspect of themselves that's like personal and dear, or like you can see something that they value, cut them as deep as your fucking knife can go. Hit the bone. And just tell them, like, I don't think you have the makings of a varsity athlete. You know what I mean? Like, oh, God. Do you really go outside like that? Say things to them that you think their disapproving fucking grandmother would say to them. The one that really hurt their spirit, you know? Try to summon in their hearts the voice of their most abusive relative so that they feel they can never escape the harm of the day-to-day existence of the shit childhood that made them into the demon they became. Engage in acts of cruelty that are not just simplistic or vile, but show you as a creature apart from normalcy. Engage in spiritual violence that would befit a biblical epic. Okay? Do things to people that make their minds wither at the possibility of waking up another day in this godforsaken world. You're not in a place of conversation or trade. Okay? It's Twitter. The purpose of Twitter is cruelty. Be as unfailingly mean to somebody as you can, and then create another account and continue doing it. The problem with Twitter is not that it's controlled by Nazis. The problem with Twitter is that it's not controlled by you. Okay? Get in there and make that change. Be a fucking psycho, okay? Go in there and fucking pop, and make that shit your fucking own, okay? Because what the hell else is it? Well, you guys have fucking conversations. Wow, another this. Say a stupider, simplistic thing. Wow, typical dumb shit. What do you mean dumb? You don't know how to fucking read? Every time somebody says something to you, respond with a question about their capability of understanding the world. Ask if their kids are their kids. Ask if they know what their penis is, or if it's ever been near another person. Are they sexually able to engage with another human being? If they're bald, always remind them of how bald they are. If they are short, remind them of how short they are. If you can be cruel, be cruel. And if you can't, find a way. It's Twitter. If you really want things to change, you have to go from a situation where one side holds all of the power and doesn't have to a situation where the other side goes, fuck, this is actually bad for me. Oh, they're doxing people on Twitter? You know, Kaya Rychik is doxing people? You know what fucked up Kaya Rychik? When everyone found out her name was Kaya Rychik. Dox everybody all the time. Oh, hey, this is that guy. That's his name. Oh, you guys said you didn't like it when you did it. Yeah, well, there's no one to stop either of us. There's no rules. We can create infinite amounts of accounts. There's no IP locking, even though we've had that since fucking 2002. I can keep making accounts. I can keep being a piece of shit. Your name's John, and you live in fucking New Hampshire. This is what your house looks like. Be a fucking dickhead to people. Because if you fuck the site up so bad they can't enjoy using it anymore, because they can't have the anonymity, they can't get their owns, and you're just like, oh, fuck it, every day I get on here and a leftist fucks my day up, they will start instituting rules. Okay? And when they find out that the rules don't work, they'll start enforcing them. And once they have to start enforcing the rules, then the fucking world can return to some semblance of sanity. But if you let them just seize power because you're like unwilling to, I will not use the tools of my enemy. Like your enemy loves it when you say that, right? Someone drops a gun between a leftist and a righty, and then the righty's just like, oh, and runs for it, and lefty goes, nah, I will not use the okay, dude. That guy's got the gun now. Why'd you let that guy have the gun? He's a fucking Nazi. I don't use guns. I don't enjoy cruelty. Okay, well then can you shut the fuck up? Daddy's got to go to fucking work here. You know what I mean? Get out of, fuck the platform up completely. Be worse than your worst enemy. Okay? Live like a villain. Well, then we're going to be everything they say about us. They don't care if you're that or not. They never have. They never will. They do not care what you do. They care that you are. That's it. Well, what about why you don't, there's no reason to talk to them. There is no conversation to be had. They're Twitter users. They're people that go, at Grok, what? Why can't I sleep with a 13-year-old? At Grok, Japan, age of consent, let this person know. Like, every single one of them. Like, they're people that follow Toothless Asmongold. They're like, he's literally toothless. You know what I mean? Be as fucked up on there as you can. Because if they're not fucking afraid of anyone, they're going to do whatever the fuck they want. They live based on a perpetual system of fear. If they can't be made afraid of you or a system, they'll just do whatever they want because they're ignorant. Make them afraid of you and make them hate their life, and then they will start engaging in compromise. But if you give away all the cards and you're like, I'm going to get by on love, like, dude, we get to have Mr. Rogers because we fucking killed the Confederates. Understand that? Mr. Rogers gets to do a nice, like, fucking, I'm going to sit in this bathtub with this black fella right here, and we both got our feet in the cool water. Like, yeah, quality fucking based. You know why we got that? Because Sherman burned everything to the fucking ocean. That's why we got that, okay? You are in that era, all right? And it's not even hard. It's like fucking make a new fucking Twitter account, and it should be like, hey, man, fucking sucks being a fucking bald fat loser at 30, 45. Dude, where's your wife at? Who's she fucking now that you're divorced? What's it like to lose half of $20,000 a year to your wife who already made more money than you? That's crazy. Like, don't just say fucked up shit. Make the platform worse. It's not your house. There's nothing on Twitter. It's not your property. They're letting you come in and top deck every toilet. Go into Twitter and be fucking miserable to people. It's the best shit. If you feel bad, you're like, damn, I'm gonna find. That's the pillow you punch, all right? That's your dream journal. And you talk to non-people on there, and you tell them to fucking neck it out. They're like, I don't know, what you fucking pedophile? What the fuck? Why do you support Donald Trump? Oh, yeah, every fucking Trump supporter is a pedophile. That's why you guys hide the fucking Epstein files. You let him fuck your kid. I bet you'd let him fuck your kid for a 10% fucking tax break, wouldn't you? Get him mad as shit. Yeah, you would say that to me in real life. I would. Tell me what your address is. I'll meet you at the Sunoco down the street. Like, dude, keep them going, get them mad, and fuck with people. You had nothing left to lose. Fuck those platforms up. Fuck them up. That's what they did to you, and it worked. Fuck, why not do it back? Hey, okay, sure. Maybe this is mutually assured destruction. Mutually assured destruction only works if you also fire a rocket. If they rocket you, and then you just limp away and go, I'm too big to strike back. Like, okay, Jesus Christ, who was the Son of God, going to sit at the right hand of the Father is a pretty good retirement plan. Are you him? No? I'm out of rockets. Can you reload? The lefties aren't fighting back. Fucking lame, dude. I did exactly this when Kirk died. So many of these idiots would scrub their whole profile but still be connected to their wife/girlfriend. Jesus Christ. That's a cool statistic about black crime. At what time can you run a mile? Can you sit up without grunting? Dude, the running a mile time, I keep seeing that. That's dirty work, dude. Oh my God. I sent someone a street view of his house and his resume once when he said he reported my IP to the cops. Oh, no. Oh my God. Fucking tremendous. Dude, that's it. If it goes back, I'm telling you, this is it. If you want the SJWs will not agree with me. Okay? Remember the blue hairs? Fucking go along, get along. Some of them sucked. But a lot of them were like, hey, you should be nice. You can have your Big Joel's back. You can have Big Joel's running the world. All right? He's just like, he's cut from whatever little fucking stamp they made the president of Ireland from. Pachom, pachom. A guy with a shaggy dog. Calm but demeanor. Big Joel, you better never fucking let me down by being a fucking creeper, by the way. Yo, you can have those back. They like being in charge of stuff, okay? Oh my God, I'm gonna dole out one crayon for everybody. Now you have to share so you can learn what it's like to not have the red, and you can learn what it's not having. That shit's fucking gold, dude. That's great. Can't have that right now. Because no one, some half of the fucking internet decided to stop following all the fucking rules, right? And they left themselves open. They gotta get fucking cracked. There's too many people on here that talk about lolcows and don't do any fucking OPSEC on their lives. Just one thing that I might be getting to today. My mile was 12 minutes before I broke my scapula. Better than it had been in years. 12 minutes is pretty long. That's subpar. It's not terrible. Pete Hegseth is the Secretary of War. He's very gay. He said, I want to be a scary boy. And we decided to turn it from the Department of Defense to the Department of War. Everybody here was feeling very gay. We tried to drive around in F-150s. We were driving F-150s. They said, you need an F-350. I said, I can't step up into it. It's too tall. Too tall to get into. I don't want them to see my dumpy on a ladder when I'm walking around. Hassan Piker likes my ass. I don't want him looking at it. We were feeling very gay. We decided to compensate for it by changing it to the Department of War. Fucking lamest shit ever. I work for the Department of War in peacetime. Nobody's even getting a National Defense Medal anymore. Nobody's even getting their fucking their Mickey D's ribbon. Oh my God. It was the Department of War. to impress these fucking 12-year-olds, mental 12-year-olds, half of them are in their fucking 30s, bald, fat, maybe divorced if they're lucky. Fucking living in their parents' fucking basements. I've been to the range. I shoot C-clamp. It's the best way to shoot. I shoot C-clamp. I learned it from Grand Thumb. That fucking tool. Grand Thumb. Yeah, Grand Thumb's so good at fucking guns that he negligently discharged it to a woman that wasn't his wife. Grand Thumb can suck a fucking cock. Fucking loser. Him, Wendigo, that whole fucking crew. Alright, clip it and send it to him. You guys are all fucking cringe. Fucking fake gun tubers. Hey, you guys want to see a porno shot of an M1 Garand? Okay. I get it. You're LARPers, but with gunpowder. I get it. It's very cool. It's fucking cool, right? The most irritating gun content on YouTube. I can watch Ian McCollum talk about guns from a position of knowledge, or I can watch somebody who's just having a good time play like 6 power chords and then shoot a fucking watermelon with a shotgun round that has a ball and chain in it. Or I can watch, I don't know, Donut Operator come in his mouth again. What is with Donut Operator busting in his own mouth about murder? Fucking the fucking police videos. Have you guys ever seen it? Donut Operator, Brendan Herrera, the shortest man online. Brendan Herrera is the size and shape of a fucking butt plug. I'm that AK guy. Like, why? Because you're the same height as one? What the fuck is that? I'm running for office again. You should vote for me. Like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, did you know that Brendan Herrera, this is true, clip this and send it to him. Brendan Herrera is actually running for office to fight against gay marriage just so that there's more people for him to blow on Grindr. I don't know if you guys know that. He's crazy. He's on some like next level shit. Brendan Herrera is running for office to destroy gay marriage so that there's more desperate men on Grindr for him to suck off, which is not hard for him because he doesn't even have to bend over because he's like 5 foot tall. Brendan Herrera is the same kind of white supremacist as Nick Fuentes, not that supreme. Dude, don't be it. Brendan Herrera tries to go hang out with the other fucking white supremacists. They bust the calipers out on him. He doesn't realize, he's like, oh, you guys, what? Did you guys get a new set of calipers? They come over, they start like, yeah, these ones work. Look, they can detect the off-white. Look. Brendan Herrera's over there with a perfect skull shape for them to fucking recalibrate on. They're like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is all right. We got full black calipers and we got half black and we got off-white. Oh shit, look, it's perfect. See, Brendan's like, okay, you guys want to test it? King. Ah, yeah, look. So, like, the little fucking line is right on fucking Haffican. That's a fucking important service. He's not that tall either, so they don't have to, like, you know, like, reach up and shit. He's, like, the perfect, they all walk over to him. He's staring up at them all like Uncle Ruckus. Oh, this is great, guys. I'm part of the fucking party. Yeah, you are, Brandon. You're one of us. Hold on, let me... Look. Dude, these things are set perfect. Look at this fucking shit. Oh, come on. I'm stealing it from Bill. Digression. He failed me. Billy Burr failed me. He let me down. I'm stealing it. I'm taking his voice. I'm taking his act. Bill Burr went to fucking Saudi Arabia and fucking and just was like, it's cool over here. That's so crazy to me. I thought he stood for something. He doesn't. Another short guy. Dude, what is Bill Burr's wife? Is based in shit. What was her reaction? I wonder. No, Saudi Arabia's great. Look, I get it. I understand. You know. I've been talking to Joe's friends recently. He's a fucking psycho, but you know. I kind of get the slavery thing. I've seen it. It's nice. It's nice. What do you want from me? What do you want? All the buildings are clean. Nobody's complaining when they don't get their due. You just whip them. I got to whip one. You could just whip a guy in the street. They got whips just hanging up on lines anywhere. You see, like, hey, where are you from? Uganda? You dangle their passport over them, remind them of home. Hey, maybe you could go back to see your kids someday. It's amazing. No, you don't have to tip anyone at the Chili's, okay? Because they got a guy walking around on a horse through the middle of the aisle. He just stares at them and they smile and give you your gravy. I never know. I get it. I get it now. States' rights. I understand the rights that they were going to lose. I get it. I get it. I think, I never wanted to say it before, but I think Teddy, I think Roosevelt had a point. They're just like us. I mean, that's not a fucking benefit. Isn't that a weird thing to say, too? They flew Bill Burr into a Potemkin village and he ate it like on a fucking platter. So I was gone. They told me, I said I want to see all these peasants and stuff. I'm going to go, hey, the peasants, they're revolting, I've heard. They're going to come here. They're going to throw us over. I want to go on a tour to see how my lords treat my peasants. And we're walking and I go to this village called Potemkin. It's just like where I live. They got food. There's plenty of enjoyment. Everybody's happy. There's a lot of weird smells in the distance. I don't care about that. They gave me a cake. Potemkin's one of the greatest places out there. It's fucking amazing. I'm not going to hear it, okay? I'm not going to hear it. Potemkin is one of the finest villages I've ever been to. Potemkin, they got a McDonald's right there off the off-ramp. I tried to go a little bit deeper. They said we almost ran out of time. I didn't want to go any further. I just went in. We had McDonald's, which was actually not strange to me that they have food from animals and byproducts that they necessarily don't always grow there. I don't know where they got all the wheat. We flew over a big empty desert, but they seem to have a lot of wheat and cattle. Like, bro, you're going all the way fucking past the Mediterranean. You're eating fucking Chili's. These rich Saudis are like rich. It's crazy. Dude, you should see. Dude, I was in there. I was in this place. It was Antebellum South. I went to it. Savannah, Georgia is amazing. I've never been there. I grew up in Boston. They tell me all these things. Oh, they beat the slaves. Oh, they cut off hands. I get down to Savannah, Georgia. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been. And they got pubs. I asked them, hey, can I get some potatoes, a potato soup? They have it. They got potato soup there. They have gruel. I had some oats, right? And then they got all their little foods. They got grits. They got stuff, all these cotton fields. We drive in, there's cotton fields for hours. Hours of cotton fields, and all of them are singing. They're black as fuck, but they're singing. Singing out there, walking around. There's some guys on horse. The horses are beautiful. And we get to Savannah, it's great. Okay? Yeah, is there slave auctions? Sure. But they're nice. They're not bad. No one's crying. I went to one. They told me they let me go up to the front. I got to check the guy's teeth. He said, oh, look, I'm happy to be sold. I got my whole family with me. He told me it's always like this. He got bought for a lot of money. A guy made, and it's capitalism. It's good. It's commerce. It's great. It's perfect. Oh my God. It's everything I've ever heard. It's every propaganda thing I've ever heard in my life in one. It's like coming to America and being like, the police are great. Yeah, I went to Detroit. I went to Flint, Michigan. The water's perfect. I don't know what they're talking about. I went up there. I talked to the police. They're the nicest cops you've ever met. All right. And the people there are great. Okay. I don't know where all these stories are coming from. The people in Flint, Michigan are nice. They don't care about any of this. The water is delicious. I had it brought to me. They live just like us. I saw a Chili's there. All right. There was a Chili's in Flint, Michigan. People talk about the cops are killing black people in Flint. Where? I don't even see any of that happen. When is this happening? It's just, I'm from Los Angeles now. I'm from Boston. We have cops. We have people. It's just like where I am back home. Dude, nothing needs to change here. And it was just great. The people there, the rich ones that drug me out there, they're just so rich.
They got more money than like anybody I've ever seen. I know Joe Rogan.
It's literally just the interview movie. Yes, it's the most bog standard normalization of bad things happening that you can do. So, my real name is Solomon Northrop. I'm a free man from the north.
That is none of my business. I'm building here. Just look, we both have. I'm here. You're there.
Could you just take a message back to the north for me?
No, I'm not. What are you talking? We got a good thing going on here. Calm the fuck down with that. You do your work, I'll do mine. Wow, I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear that.
I swear it's a come down bit. Guys, I'm telling you, it's the oldest, one of the oldest stories in the book. Like, literally. I think it's a come down bit. I'm pretty sure at least one of the fucking Greek myths has that as at least a minor subplot. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus Christ. Bill Burr goes to Elam, Oklahoma for the home fries. That shit's crazy. It's nuts. It's so unnecessary too, because it's not like he's like I could almost get the money excuse trying to get away with it. Like I can't do it, but I could get trying to get away with the money excuse if he was like 25 and from YouTube or something, you know, like he wasn't already a guy who had a lead role for in multiple seasons of a Star Wars lead role in multiple series of a Star Wars television show on Disney and was also in Breaking Bad. Like he's been in some of the largest premiere television products ever. He was in a movie with Pete Davidson. Like he's got money already and he's good. He's one of the most respected comedians. He has everything, but he wanted more. I don't know what. What the fuck else could you buy? You know what I mean? Like I miss fucking Pie Crust Bill. Where's Pie Crust Billy? Oh, Billy Ball Nuts. Billy Ball Nuts. I'm out here making pie. The trick is that you just put the butter in. It's gotta be pea-sized grains of butter. All right, I'll make it for you on camera. This is the last time I do it.